Hi everyone, this is Alicia Douglas of North Atlanta Concierge Doula Services. I am a Pro Doula certified labor doula, a community childbirth educator, and soon to be postpartum doula. I wanted to come to you today because one of the questions that I'm frequently asked is, why did I decide to become a doula? So I just wanted to let you guys know. One day, a friend of mine asked me if I would come and sit with her at the hospital while she was being induced. It was just supposed to be until her boyfriend arrived, and then I thought that I would be leaving. What happened is, while she was laboring, I found myself doing things for her that I would have wanted someone to do for me if I was in the same situation. So I rubbed her back, I held her hand, I said encouraging words to her to help support her through her contractions. I made sure that her cup of ice was filled because, as some of you may know, that when you're laboring, many hospitals do not allow you to eat or drink in labor. All you can have is ice chips. So I made sure that her ice cup was always filled and she never really had to ask for anything. And once her boyfriend arrived, again, I thought I was gonna be leaving and she was gonna continue laboring with him there. They were gonna have a baby and be, a happy family. Well, when I got ready to leave, she said, "No, please don't go, stay with me." And so I did, and I stayed with her throughout the rest of the labor and continued helping her and supporting her. And once the baby was born, it was the first time that I had ever seen a baby born before, other than having the experience of childbirth myself. And I thought it was the most wonderful thing ever. And I left that day telling myself, oh my gosh, I know what I'm gonna be when I grow up. And I got home and I told my husband, I said, babe, I wanna be a midwife. I'm gonna go to nursing school and get my nursing degree. And then I'm gonna go to midwifery school and I'm gonna become a midwife. I know what I wanna do. And we started making plans for that to happen. And lo and behold, I got pregnant with my second child. And when she was 14 months old, I got pregnant with my third child. And when he was 13 months old, I got pregnant with my fourth child. And now here I am with 4 children and a dream to become a midwife, but not really knowing how I was going to accomplish that. My hat tips off to all of you who work and go to school and raise children at the same time. I don't know how you do it, but kudos to you. I just didn't think I was one of those people who'd be able to do it. So while I was talking to another friend one day, she said, well, why don't you become a doula? And I wasn't really quite sure what a doula was. So I went and I did my research and determined, I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I was doing for my friend those years ago when she asked me to come and sit with her at the hospital. This is something that I can do. I know that I can do this. So we devised a plan that when my youngest child was old enough to go to preschool, I would get my training, and once I had my training and my certification, by then I knew he would be in school full-time. All of my children would be in school full-time, and I felt that that would be the best time to launch my business. And so I followed that plan. I got my training, I got my certification, and by the time my youngest was in kindergarten and going to school full-time, I had begun to run my doula business. And so now here I am, 6 years later, still loving every moment of it, still as passionate as ever, knowing that there is nothing else I would rather be doing than assisting women and their families in bringing their babies into the world. So if you are looking for a doula or just want to know more about doula services and what doulas can offer for you and your family, please don't hesitate to contact me at 470-384-9330, or you can go to my website at www.natlconciergedoulas.com. So again, www.natlconciergedoulas.com. Talk to you later. Thanks for finding out why I became a doula.